Skills for Lifestyle Support Part 1 Nursing Care Related to Assistance in Transferring. First chapter is Significance and Aim of Movement. There are 3 sections. 1. Significance and Aim of Movement. 2. ADL. 3. IADL. 1. Significance and Aim of Movement. There are 2 points. To expand field of activities by moving. To improve physical and mental condition with the life of the expanded field of activities. The field of activities of a person broadened by moving around. A life with a wide field of activities helps maintain and improve the physical conditions and psychological function of the individual. For example, in the scene of the nursing home, eat at the dining room, defecate at the toilet, take a bath in the bathroom. 2. ADL Activities of Daily Living. ADL is a series of physical activities a person performs to live independently. Example of ADL: eating, bathing, excreting, changing clothes, moving, grooming. 3. IADL Instrumental Activities of Daily Living. IADL is a person's abilities necessary to maintain living at home and in the community. Example of IADL: cooking, cleaning, shopping, washing, financial management, using communication equipment, using public transportation. Second chapter is Mechanism of Mind and Body related to transferring. There are 4 sections. 1. Types of body position. 2. Types of paralysis. 3. Disuse syndrome. 4. Pressure ulcer, Bedsore. 1. Types of body position. The body position can be divided into upright position, seated position, and lying position. Standing position, 立位. Chair sitting position, 移座位. Position in which the person sits on the edge of a bed with his or her legs down, 短座位. Long sitting position, ちょうざい. Semi-sitting position, forward position, 半座位, far-lie. Spine position, dorsal position, 場外. Lateral position, 側外. Prone position, 腹外. Comfortable position. Comfortable spine position. This is the most stable posture. Comfortable right lateral position. Place a pillow in front of the chest. Place another pillow between the lower limbs and under the right foot. Comfortable semi-sitting position. Operate the gauge bed to raise both lower limbs. If it is not an adjustable bed, place a pillow under both knees. 手抜き Pull up an upper body when raising up. 1. Raise lower limbs first, and the head is next. 2. Pull up user upper body to take the back away from bed. Then raise both users' legs to prevent bedsore. 2. Types of paralysis. Simple paralysis, たんまひ。Limb paralysis, ししまひ。Paraplegia, 椎麻痺。Hemiplegia, 肩麻痺。3. Disuse syndrome. Disuse syndrome refers to a decrease in the condition of mind and body due to that the muscle is no longer as active as usual, and they slowly become weaker. The symptoms of disuse syndrome. 1. Reduction in blood pressure control function. It will cause orthostatic hypotension. 2. Reduction in cardiopulmonary function. 3. Reduction in internal organ function. 4. Pressure ulcer. 5. Reduction in mental function. 6. Bone atrophy. 7. Reduction in sensory function. 8. Muscular atrophy. 9. Contracture. 4. Pressure ulcer, Bedsore. Pressure ulcer, Bedsore, developed when sleeping in the same position for a long time. It puts pressure on a part of the user's body and creates poor blood circulation, resulting in cellular necrosis. Body regions that are highly vulnerable to pressure ulcers. Skull region, scapular region, elbow joint region, spine, sacral region, heel region. Method of prevention of pressure ulcers. There are 3 points. To change the position every 2 hours. To get out of bed if possible. To take well-balanced nutrition. Third chapter is Basics of Nursing Care regarding transferring, moving. There are 4 sections. 1. Basics of Physical Nursing Care. 2. Nursing care related to turning over. 3. Nursing care related to getting up. 4. Nursing care related to standing up. 1. Basics of Physical Nursing Care. There are 3 points. Confirm the physical condition of the user. Be sure to confirm the physical state of the user before providing nursing care. In case of poor physical condition, do not force the action. Explain to the user the purpose and content of what you are going to do and obtain consent from the user. When you provide nursing care, you must respect the self-determination of the user. Moreover, the user will feel secure by learning the content of the nursing care in advance and be convinced to receive support. Adjust the height of the bed. Adjust the height of the bed to reduce the burden on the lower back of the care worker. 2. Nursing care related to turning over on the bed. 1. Raise the knees of the user and have the user lie on the side, with the affected side up. Tuck the user's arm and legs closer to the center of his or her body to make the base of support smaller. 2. Move the lower back of the user toward the other of the bed. 3. Move the legs of the user to a more comfortable position. A wider base of support helps stabilize the posture. 3. Nursing care related to getting up. 1. Adjust the height of the bed so that soles of the user are on the floor when the user sits on the edge of the bed with his or her legs down. 2. Assist the user to a lateral position with the affected side up. Move the legs of the user to the edge of the bed. 3. Get the legs of the user off the bed and on the floor, and ask the user to push with his or her elbow. Assist the user to raise the upper body. 4. Firmly hold the user until he or she is in a stable position. Both feet should be on the floor. 4. Nursing care related to standing up. 1. Ask the user to keep sitting, but closer to the edge of the bed. 2. The caregiver stand at the affected side of the user and ask the user to move the foot of the affected side nearer toward the bed. This is to put the weight on the user's legs of the unaffected side when the user stands up. 3. The caregiver provides support so that the knee of the affected side will not buckle. Have the user stand up with his upper body sufficiently bent. Knee buckling refers to a sudden giving away of the knee while assuming a standing position or walking, which can cause falls. Fourth chapter is nursing care related to walking. There are two sections. 1. Nursing care related to a walking for user with hemiplegia. 2. Nursing care related to walking for user with a visual impairment. 1. Nursing care related to walking for user with hemiplegia. Walk with a cane. How to walk? First, cane. Second, affected side. Third, unaffected side. The 2-point gained and 3-point gained. 2-point gained. First, cane and the affected side. Second, unaffected side. Stability is low. 3-point gained. First, cane. Second, affected side. Third, unaffected side. Stability is high. The reason why the person first steps forward with the foot of the affected side is that it is necessary to support the body with the unaffected side, which provides better support. Nursing care related to walking with a cane. The caregiver stands by the affected side of the user, toward his back, and supports the upper body and lower back of the user as needed. Going up the stairs. How to go up the stairs? First, cane. Second, unaffected side. Third, affected side. Assist from diagonally back of the affected side of the user. In order to ensure safety, the care worker stands one step below the user. The user goes up the steps in the following order. First, cane. Second, foot of the unaffected side. Third, foot of the affected side. Going down the stairs. How to go down the stairs? First, cane. Second, affected side. Third, unaffected side. Assist from diagonally front of the affected side of the user. In order to ensure safety, the care worker stands one step below the user. The user goes down the steps in the following order. First, cane. Second, foot of the affected side. Third, foot of the unaffected side. 2. Nursing care related to walking for a user with a visual impairment. Have a user hold the caregiver's elbow. Explain in advance by talking to the user when the situation changes, like, we are going to go up the stairs. Fifth chapter is Nursing care using a wheelchair. There are two sections. 1. Transferring care from the bed to the wheelchair. 2. Nursing care related to moving on a wheelchair. 1. Transferring care from the bed to a wheelchair. Before operating a wheelchair, check the tire air pressure and the condition of the brake. Greeting, explaining, and obtaining consent. Greeting and explain to the user the purpose and the content of your actions, and obtain consent from the user. Adjust the height of the bed so that the soles of the user are on the floor of the room. When the user sits on the edge of the bed with her legs down. Place the wheelchair beside the unaffected side of the user and activate the brake. Have the user move forward to the edge of the bed. Have the user hold the armrest on the far side with her hand on the unaffected side. The caregiver assists from the affected side of the user. The caregiver should ensure that user's knee of the affected side will not buckle. Support user's lower back. Have the user pivot on her legs of the unaffected side. Have the user sit back in the wheelchair. Have the user place her feet on the footplate. Confirm how the user is feeling and how her physical condition is. 2. Nursing care related to moving on a wheelchair. This is always the same procedure when you provide care. Confirm the physical condition of the user. Explain to the user the purpose and content of your actions and obtain consent from the user. First, place the user's feet on the footplate. Second, the hand and arm of the affected side should be positioned inside the armrest. Third, the user should hold the armrest with the hand of the unaffected side. Fourth, before pushing the wheelchair, tell a user about moving. Going up a step. Going up a step. Before pushing the wheelchair, tell a user about moving, like, we are going to go up the step. First, pull the hand grip diagonally downward. Second, the caregiver should firmly press the tipping bar with her foot. Third, place the caster wheels on the step slowly, and then driving wheels. Going down a step. Going down a step. Before pushing the wheelchair, tell a user about moving, like, we are going to go down the step. First, pulling the hand grip diagonally downward. Second, the caregiver should firmly press the tipping bar with her foot. Third, pull the driving wheel sufficiently and slowly put the caster wheel down. Going down a slope. Going down a slope. First, confirm that the direction behind you is safe. Second, the caregiver should stand with one foot in front of the other. Third, proceeding with the wheelchair facing backwards. Sixth chapter is assistive device related to transferring. There are 3 sections. 1. Types of cane. 2. Wheelchair. 3. Other assistive device related to transferring. 1. Types of cane. T-cane. A T-cane is lightweight and very user-friendly. Loftrand clutch. A Loftrand clutch is a heavy-duty adjustable forearm clutch that will hold up to the tough clutch user. Clutch. A clutch is something you lean on when you are hurt or weak. Quad cane. As the supporting area is wider than that of a T-cane, it is used when the body weight can't be supported sufficiently on the affected side. A white cane. A white cane is a device used by mainly people who are blind or visually impaired. Ideal height of a cane is height divided 2 plus 1.2 inch. 2. Wheelchair. Part names of a wheelchair. Push handle, brake, tipping bar, handling, caster, foot plate, leg support. 3. Other assistive device related to transferring. Walker, stretcher, mobile lift, sliding seat, sliding board. Okay, you are done with nursing care related to assistance in transferring in the category of skilled for lifestyle support. Congratulations, you can get one step closer to be a good caregiver. See you next lesson.